White flag is raised. Walking in, off and racing for the finale, the Docks Bumper. In the early stages, close up, is Given the Honour with towards the inside. Also close to the early pace is Grace Faraday. And between horses, they run downhill past Nora Marks. As they continue on to the far turn, going along in front, Given the Honour, tracked in second by past Nora Marks. Towards the inside in headgear is Grace Faraday, and they're followed to the far turn by Laser Wolf. Towards the outside, the maroon and white of Will Do, and towards the inner is Dylan's Day. Manila Mate is next, followed around the turn by, towards the outside, Tullyhill. On the inner is Rare Millie, and at the back in the early stages, Victor Victoria and Champagne Admiral. Heading across on the approach to the straight, Given the Honour, Barry O'Neill goes along in front, leads by less than 2. The green and white of past no remarks, Pat Taff up on the outside of Grace Faraday and Anya O'Connor, and they're tracked across by Laser Wolf, Jordan Kidd, with Will Do, Harry Swan the outside. Just behind him towards the inner, Dylan's Day, Aoife Fahy, Manila Mate in the white and maroon, Adam Ryan. The odds-on favourite, Tullyhill, Patrick Mullins in red, white and blue towards the outside as they approach the straight. And at the back of the field in the early stages, Rare Millie the inside, Jack O'Neill. Towards the outside is Vicky Victoria, Jack Hendrick, and between them, Champagne Admiral, Charlie Mullins, as they head up the straight for the first time. Spread across the track, over towards the inner, Given the Honour, tracked by Grace Faraday, and also sticking to the inside, Dylan's Day. Towards the near side in green and white, past Nora Marks, with Laser Wolf alongside. They're tracked at the midway up the straight by Will Do. Manila Mate, Tullyhill is towards the outside as they come to past the furlong pole, about to head up in front of the stands. Given the Honour, over towards the inside, showing the way out in the centre of the course, past Nora Marks with the noseband. Inside him is Laser Wolf, and over on the rail, Grace Faraday in 4th spot. Will Do is 5th, followed past the winning post by Dylan's Day, Manila Mate wide of him. They're followed into the turn by a keen-going Champagne Admiral. Tullyhill around the outside, red and green towards the back, Vicky Victoria, and on the rail is Rare Millie. As they make the turn, about 1.25 miles ahead of them. Not much to choose now between Given the Honour with alongside Laser Wolf, and they're tracked by past Nora Marks, keeping to the outside towards the inner, tracking the leading pair, both Grace Faraday and a couple of lengths away, Dylan's Day. Will Do is widest of all, Tullyhill getting a little closer on the outside of Manila Mate. Then Vicky Victoria, Champagne Admiral last but one, and still at the back is Rare Millie as they reach halfway. Continuing in front, Given the Honour towards the inside with Laser Wolf to the outside, past Nora Marks, Will Do wider still. Tracking the leaders towards the inner, Grace Faraday, and towards the outside, Tullyhill, ahead of Dylan's Day, and then Manila Mate. Vicky Victoria is towards the outer and in red and green colours, followed by Champagne Admiral, and still at the back is Rare Millie as they run downhill. Heading for the turn at the far point of the track, they have more than 6 furlongs to race. Given the Honour with Grace Faraday improving. Close up is Laser Wolf, and they're followed to the turn by past Nora Marks, Will Do wider still in 5th spot, followed around the turn by Dylan's Day. On the outside of Dylan's Day, Tullyhill, and then Manila Mate. And behind the Manila Mate is Champagne Admiral, last of the main group, Vicky Victoria. Struggling at the back, Rare Millie, as they head across with less than 5 furlongs to race. Grace Faraday, the new leader, from in second, Given the Honour, improving up on the outside, Laser Wolf now to go second. Scrubbed along and trying to close past Nora Marks, making headway on the outside, Will Do, and widest of all, Tullyhill. Manila Mate also improving to track the leading group, driven along as Dylan's Day. 3.5 furlongs to race, approaching the turn in. Grace Faraday, Will Do, scrubbed along between horses, Laser Wolf, and around the outside, improving as Tullyhill. As they make the swing into the straight with less than 3 furlongs to race. On the rail, Grace Faraday with alongside Laser Wolf. Down the outside, Tullyhill travelling strongly in the red and white. Under pressure behind him is Will Do. A break then to Manila Mate and Dylan's Day as they head on with less than 2 furlongs to race, and Tullyhill has come through strongly to lead. Goes on from over towards the far side, Laser Wolf. Will Do is next, Grace Faraday. A break back to Manila Mate, but as they near the furlong pole, Tullyhill out in front, will do in second. Driven along with making little impression on the leader at this stage. Back in third is Laser Wolf with well inside the final furlong, and Tullyhill hard held under Patrick Mullins will win the finale for Willie Mullins and Cheveley Park Stud. Wins from Will Do second, clear Laser Wolf back in third, and fourth spot for Grace Faraday ahead of Manila Mate.
Subscribe to Racing TV's YouTube channel now to watch more great races like this.